Hi everyone, I'm John and welcome to the Fit Life channel. In my right hand here is the Nokia Lumia 1020, which helped advance smartphone photography by several generations in 2013. It had an unusually large BSI camera sensor with OIS, a special Zeiss lens system, pixel oversampling, and even a two-stage shutter button. In my left hand here is the Xiaomi 13 Ultra, which was released in 2023, that didn't significantly advance smartphone photography, but did have a large 1.0 type sensor with dual apertures, which were later adopted by many flagship smartphones. For this video, you will see photos from both of their advanced wide-angle main cameras that help shape what smartphone photography is in 2026. The Xiaomi 13 Ultra has over 10 years of smartphone photography progress that should give it an advantage over the Nokia Lumia 1020. But perhaps the Lumia 1020 will surprise you with how advanced its smartphone photography was when it was released 13 years ago. First, let's check out the features of the revolutionary main camera of the Nokia Lumia 1020, and then the evolutionary one of the Xiaomi 13 Ultra. Let's find out how they contributed to the advancement of smartphone photography. Then we'll view JPEG photos from both main cameras. Leave in the comments what you think about both of them, and if you feel there is a significant difference between the two. The Nokia Lumia 1020 was released in 2013 with a single large 1/1.5-inch 41 megapixel camera sensor, when most smartphone cameras used a tiny 1/3-inch sensor and averaged 4 to 12 megapixels. Sitting in front of it is a Carl Zeiss 25mm 27mm lens system with an f2.2 aperture and 4 internal high-performance plastic and 1 external high-precision glass elements. It was the third smartphone camera ever to have OIS, which was extremely rare in 2013. These groundbreaking features help to take detailed low-light shots with minimal noise, handheld, which many smartphones with their tiny sensors struggled with. The camera captured photos in 38 megapixel in 4:3 format and a 34 megapixel in 16:9 format. They are then converted to 5 megapixels for the final output using Nokia's image processing and peer view oversampling, or pixel binning, as used by most smartphone cameras today. The peer view oversampling allows 3 times lossless zoom for photos and 4 times for FHD videos without any degradation of detail or additional noise. The Lumia 1020 even has a mechanical shutter, 2-stage physical shutter button, powerful xenon flash, and full manual camera controls. Most smartphone cameras now use electronic shutters with weaker LED flashes. Later, it gained raw DNG support with the Lumia Black update, which are only found in pro-level smartphones in 2026. The Xiaomi 13 Ultra was released in 2023 with a full 1.0 type 50 megapixel sensor using the first ever dual aperture lens. It has a Leica 26mm Summicron lens OIS EIS system with f1.9 or f4.0 apertures and 8 plastic elements. These features allow it to take detailed and bright low-light photos. Other companies such as Huawei, Oppo, Sharp, and Vivo would later use the same sensor in their flagship smartphones with single or variable aperture lens systems. Photos are taken in 50 megapixels and converted to 12.5 megapixels for the final output using 4-in-1 pixel binning, similar to what the Nokia Lumia 1020 and most smartphones do today. It can also do 2x lossless zoom with a DNG option for creative editing. It has 2 distinct imaging processing profiles, authentic and vibrant, which bring the Leica look of its respective cameras to smartphones. These aren't filters, but processing that adjusts the color, contrast, and tone of a photo. It does have 3 other cameras for ultra-wide to 5 times zoom, but these will not be included in today's comparison. Now that you know about some notable features from both cameras that help influence modern smartphone photography, let's take a look at their photos. Photos from both cameras were captured handheld in daylight and natural light in auto mode in 4:3 format. Number 1 and number 2 photos will be the 38 megapixel and 5 megapixel JPEGs from the Nokia Lumia 1020. The number 3 photos will be the 12.5 megapixel JPEGs from the Xiaomi 13 Ultra using its authentic profile. After those will be a side-by-side comparison of both photos for your analysis. So what did you think about the photos from the Nokia Lumia 1020 and the ones from the Xiaomi 13 Ultra? The Xiaomi 13 Ultra clearly benefits from a larger 1.0 type sensor, modern and faster processing, rapid autofocus, and Leica's extensive photography experience. Photos look sharper with well-defined detail, had more pronounced bokeh, bold contrast, and subtle colors with a warmer look to most scenes. Vignetting and low corner sharpness in authentic mode are traditionally seen as lens flaws, but this was intentionally done by Leica for a more unique and artistic look to the photos. Photos from the Nokia Lumia 1020 weren't as sharp, but had plenty of detail. Contrast was very vibrant and colors were well saturated compared to the Xiaomi 13 Ultra. Shadows were very accurate compared to most smartphone cameras, and photos had a film-like tone which I enjoyed immensely. When scenes were bright, sometimes photos were underexposed, highlights could be washed out, and it struggled with autofocus more frequently compared to the Xiaomi 13 Ultra. Personally, I didn't see a significant difference in both cameras' photos except in sharpness and highlight exposure. Now that we finally finished off this unique photo comparison between two iconic camera phones, let's conclude this video. In 2026, the Nokia Lumia 1020 proves that many of today's smartphone camera innovations, such as larger sensors, glass lens systems, advanced camera processing, full manual controls, and shutter buttons, were already introduced 13 years ago and even further back with some Nokia camera phones. If anything, this comparison shows that smartphone photography hasn't just advanced forward, but circled back and refined bold ideas that were ahead of their time. Please let me know in the comments which camera surprised you the most, which photos you preferred, and is the Nokia Lumia 1020 still amazing in 2026? Alright everyone, that's it for this video. Please stay safe, keep learning, and I'll see you in the next video.